Red Bull had, by their own admission, one of the best preseason tests since 2013. The car seems to have good pace and reliability. How fast is it? Early impressions point to Red Bull as the fastest car on the grid. But then again, if you ask any pundit, they would be reticent to name any team other than Mercedes as the favorite to win the title. And rightly so, the team has been dominant in Formula One since 2014. They've faced challenges and they've overcome all of them through will and determination. However, during their 7-year domination, Mercedes has never been challenged by Red Bull for the title. True, Red Bull has put together some wins here and there. They have even been quicker than Mercedes at a few tracks. But consistent championship challenge, well, Red Bull hasn't done that. The team that did challenge Mercedes was Ferrari. The Italian team, well, realistically challenged Mercedes for the title in 2018 in the first half of the season, but the campaign fizzled out after the summer break. Red Bull would be taking up the role of the challenger this year, and as compared to Ferrari, they pose a much bigger threat to end the Mercedes domination. The biggest weakness for Red Bull in the last few years has been its inability to be fast from the start of the season. The team had closed the gap to Mercedes by the end of the 2018 season, but was yet again slower at the start of the 2019 season. By the end of the 2019 season, Red Bull had cut the gap to Mercedes and was competitive. But once again, last year, in 2020, Red Bull, when the season began in Austria, was still a step behind Mercedes. This year, however, if we can predict something from the preseason test, it seems that Red Bull has built a car that would be fast from the get-go, and Max Verstappen can challenge for victories from the very first race. What this also does is that it puts pressure on Mercedes from the beginning, and that could induce errors from a primarily unchallenged unit in recent times. Now, as I said earlier, Red Bull has started multiple seasons at a considerable deficit to Mercedes. But by the end of the season, the team has been able to close the gap every time. Arguably, it is the best team on the grid when it comes to in season development. The amount of deficit that they seem to cover every year has always made the F1 pundits think what it would be like if the team could build a fast car from the get go. Just last year, Red Bull was able to cut down a gap of 1 second they had to Mercedes at the British Grand Prix by the end of the season. And Max Verstappen sensationally took pole and won the race at Abu Dhabi. For sure, there were some factors at play here as Mercedes had shifted their focus to their 2021 challenger, but cutting down such a huge gap, that too in a compressed season like 2020, it is a tough task. And it seems like Red Bull was able to accomplish it just like they did the year before and the one before that. Right now, we don't know whether the Red Bull is the faster car. What we do know is that the gap has reduced, and even if Red Bull is just a few tenths down on Mercedes, they could cover the deficit through car development throughout the season. One of the biggest factors for Ferrari's failure during their championship campaigns was the consistent news of infighting and power struggles that plagued the team during the season. For instance, 2018 was Ferrari's strongest season in recent times. Even in that season, it was announced that Maurizio Arrigabene would be replaced by Mattia Binotto in what was primarily a result of the power struggle within Ferrari. On the other hand, we have Red Bull, which is a closely knit group. The team has a clear structure with Christian Horner and Helmut Marko taking care of their respective roles. Even though it has not fought for the title since 2013, the team, more often than not, ticks all the boxes when it comes to the question of how a Formula One team should perform. For Red Bull, the sole focus is the aim of winning the championship. Everything else is secondary. Mercedes' Max is a once in a generation talent. He is as quick as anyone on the grid, maybe quicker. He is temperamentally very strong and doesn't make too many mistakes under pressure. But most importantly, he's in a team where he thrives as a driver. According to some, Max Verstappen might just be the best driver on the grid right now. Giving him a car that is, at worst, just a few tenths down on Mercedes means having an opportunity to fight for it. When it comes to fighting for championships, this is the biggest and the best. The key track. Red Bull, Max Verstappen has the right driver in the right environment and is certainly well placed to challenge even if all the chips don't fall in place. Now, at the start of 2021, Red Bull might or might not have the fastest car on the grid. But even if it is a close second, I do feel it has a very strong chance to be able to achieve what Ferrari couldn't, and that is ending the Mercedes domination. So these were my views. What do you guys think? Will Red Bull be able to challenge Mercedes and even beat them in 2021? Or Mercedes, just like every other season in the last 7 years, will yet again find those crucial tenths and dominate? Do share your views in comment section. Please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.